stupid shit in Mass Effect. Because let's be honest, that's what this is all about. Stupid shit in Mass Effect. I'm your host, Laura Lisa, and we're gonna be playing Mass Effect. Why are you not capturing my game? Hello, game, capture, game, game. Game. There we go. Jeez. Hold on, now I have to message Tisha because it never likes to tell her, hey, I'm streaming. My brother messaged me. He wants to play Requiem, and I bought it for him for his birthday. So he's like, "Hey," he's supposed to play it for me to watch. And he's like, "Hey, I want to play. You down?" Did I already land here? I can't remember. I think I did. We're just gonna really quick pop back down here. Okay. Yep. Surveyed. Got it. Return to Normandy. Okay, so we've gone ahead. Let's pop over here to Ming. We've recovered a medallion, guys. We've revealed titanium, guys. Oh wait, there was something else there still. It's boarded. My brother literally just told me to get back to streaming. Like, yes, sir!
Looks like this vessel was abandoned.
Everything's shut down. Only basic life support is running.
Wait. Turian. Who is a Turian? Hold on. Squad. Ha! You are a Turian. Okay. Equipment. We just found some new Turian armor. Yes. Yes, excellent. Very pleased with finding armor for my new daddy. Because that's what he is my new daddy. I've been traumatizing Peroxide's chat with some interesting things. Why
Did you hear that? Sounded like footsteps.
Sounds like my own footsteps.
That was no accident. The whole place could be a trap.
Why did it? You know what?
Negative contact.
Psycho! I'm gonna do that every time, by the way. I was more scared. Jesus. I was more scared by the thing blowing up next to me than I was by the Psycho this time. Are you proud? I'm proud. Yeah. Let's see. Using 3, and these are radioactive rounds. You know what? Probed. Ooh. No, I like my radioactive rounds. I'm not gonna lie. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da, da, da. Okay. Hi, Psycho. Welcome to the stream, where we all have fun and be silly, and you apparently try to jump scare me every single chance you get. Ow! You know, I deserved that. I'm not gonna lie.
Negative contacts.
I really did. I walked right into it. Like, I've been shooting them, and then all of a sudden there's just one that I was like, nah, I'm not gonna bother shooting it. So it explodes on me. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Person.
Looks like that machine is keeping him alive.
I'm not seeing any brain activity
Does
on
my
the
character look
readouts.
naked?
He's
Which
dead.
character?
This body is just an empty shell.
No point in leaving him there like a vegetable.
It's your decision, Shepard. But maybe we should wait until we know more about what's going on before we do anything.
I did take it to the face.
Jacob's not going to make it. His brain was deprived of oxygen for too long. There's nothing any of us can do for him now except let him die with dignity. It's what he would want.
Is it what he
I'm
would
more
want,
worried
though?
about Julia now. She's showing signs of severe depression. I gave her some meds that should help, but I better warn the captain. Jacob's not going to make it. His brain was deprived of oxygen for too long. There's nothing any of us can do for him now except let him die with dignity. It's what he would want.
I mean, I really just want to... Yeah, we'll leave it on for now.
I'm more worried about Julia now. She's showing signs of severe depression. I gave her some meds that should help, but I better warn the captain.
They say Jacob's gone. They say his brain isn't functioning anymore, and they want to shut off his machines.
Yes, yes, I was.
But Jacob's the only thing in the world that matters
I'm
to
glad
me.
you actually picked up
I don't
on
know
that,
how to
Psycho.
help him, but it's tearing me up inside. I just feel so helpless, so damn angry. Dr. Smith gave me some meds to calm down, but I didn't take them. I can't. Not until I figure out a way to help Jacob.
Look, I know what I
won't give
want.
up on
I'm
him.
an adult.
I won't.
Yes, give me all the loot. There's gonna be someone in here. Just watch. Oh, I lied. There's not.
Jacob is showing no signs of brain activity. There's nothing more we can do for him. He wouldn't want to be kept alive by machines, so we're going to disconnect the life support. Dr. Smith is worried about Julia's reaction, though. She can't seem to let Jacob go. The stress is making her
Yeah,
implants
fuck them
flare
meds.
up,
I
causing
do that
intense
occasionally.
migraines. It'll probably be easier for everyone if we don't tell her until after we shut the life support down. Give her a chance to... Julia, what are you doing here? Why are you...
I think she found out.
I will destroy you!
No, ma'am, I will destroy you.
Area secured.
And now, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna turn this off.
You did the right thing, Shepard.
Yeah. Poor bastard. Fuck around and found out. Killed your crew, tried to kill me. I don't even know where you were hiding. Probably in one of these boxes. Took you down. Ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. I already got that. Da-da-da-da. And back to Normandy. Yeah, I took him out. He was already brain dead. Like, what's the point in making him stay there, letting machines keep him alive? Like, poor bastard needed to go. Poor Jacob, just... Okay. Ooh, Xenon. Okay, I don't know what that is, but sure we'll go with it. Nothing good here. Survey this. More writings. Hold on. Here's one more planet. Nope, okay. We land here. Of course, we're gonna take Daddy. And we'll take Mommy. Until we get new Mommy. Da-da-da-da. 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 Ooh, vegetation. Nice. Alright. Let's take a look here. We're gonna go here. Where we're going, we don't need roads. We make our own. Ah, psycho! That one got me. You did it. You scared me. You got me. I was not expecting it. It jump scared me. I think you do that on purpose just to jump scare me now. Like, when am I gonna get Laura jump scare? I must do it at the most opportune time, when she's just zoned out, relaxed, playing her game, and then all of a sudden, boom, that goes. That's how it works. Oh, no words. Yep, I'm off-roading and then BAM! Random noises! I don't want them! looks like something. What is it? It's garbage. That's what it is. It's nothing of importance, otherwise it would be on the map. Like, we're just climbing a mountain with our motorized vehicle. No, I actually don't. I'm just driving on a mountain. Because my thought process in this
You
game
need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
My bad. My bad. I didn't realize it. See, my thought process is the higher you are, the more you can see.
Heading out.
Until you try going off the map and then you're stuck with this weird, like, you know, wind visual effect on your screen.
You lead. I'll follow.
I got stuck. No, I just climbed back inside my vehicle because I was right there. I was like, you know what? I can't get past this, you know, by like crouching or just like backing out the way I came. So I'm just gonna like climb into my vehicle instead.
Cover me. Clear.
Now I'm ready.
Lost shields!
Think we got him, Commander. Hostile spotted. Negative contacts, Commander.
A little low.
Lost shields!
Ah! I was not expecting that to happen. Okay, so we go this way. Ah, psycho! I got fucked up, What happens if it flips over? I pray that I can get it unflipped over, but worst case scenario, I just return to the Normandy. And then I come back down. Oh god, it wasn't you that played it. Sorry, Psycho. I thought it was you. It was my nephew. Good job. Nephew. Ow. I mean, that works. To be fair. Okay. To be fair. I was also just saying psycho! Because that's what the blurb is, right? Oh gosh, that was great. Gotta rub my eyes for a second. Oh. That couldn't have been better timed. Oh, I love it. Fair enough. Hello, nephew. How are you? Are you excited to continue on about our Baldur's Gate 3 game? It's gonna be great. My titanium ass is excited and can't wait to kill more things. Have you released any new content? Wink wink, nudge nudge, Mr. Sage. Your uncle is pestering me about it. Although he has been distracted by Cleo, so that's a good thing. you want to make content, but you've just been playing games and watching anime instead. Well, I'm just gonna say, if you want to make it into a job, you have to dedicate the time to do it. And you make good content, so you should probably do that. Like, I'm impressed with your content. I'm jealous you make good content. And your uncle loves your content, and he watches a lot of different people, so he would know.
Got it.
You must die!
Do 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 do.
Shields down!
Perimeter clear.
Good lord. How am I supposed to... You know what? Fuck that. Yeah. I discovered evidence that the Asari leading these slavers in Asana Dantias, an important ambassador on the Citadel, are sisters! Cool. They're sisters. Dun dun dun. Do do do. Helium-3. Nitrogen. Okay, we'll come back to Theron. Landing.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
I'm gonna assume lava bad. Okay, we both know I'm gonna do it. Oh, yeah, okay. Lava is bad. But you know what? I'm gonna reset myself. Ah. Okay, so now that we have established lava is bad. But we can go into it and only take damage, so that's bonus. It's not instant death. It had to be done for science. I mean, who said we have to follow the path, huh? Apparently the game is saying it. Okay, fine. I've been climbing mountains this entire time and you won't let me climb a mountain. I see how it is. I'm gonna try to climb this one now.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Not now, Shepard.
I say yes, you say no. Only one of us will win. Yes. Nighty Hawk! I was not expecting that, and I did jump for that one too. That was unexpected. Thank you for that. How's it going, my sweet? It's going. It's only going. How dare. I almost just drove off into the lava. Look what you made me do. Oh no, Morgus! Gonna have to kill them. I'm actually doing really good. My husband finally let me get a dog, so we adopted her last Sunday. The literal highlight of my year. She is amazing and adorable and lovely and sweet and just super flippin' charming. We adopted her from a rescue. I was not expecting. Ow, what did you do with that? I was not expecting it to go as easy as it has, but she was previously in a foster, and then she got adopted. And then there was some issues with the previous adopted family. Come on. Haha! So they brought her back to the shelter, and then we got her. So she's best doggo. I love her. Her name is Miss Cleopatra. I added the Miss, but we call her name is Cleopatra. Yes, there's pictures in Wordy's my friend Wardy's Discord. I will have to get you a link to something or send you a picture. I know I have you somewhere. But she is a black doggo. She looks like a lab in either boxer or pitty mix. Cause she's got that like shovel head look going. But boy, is she a sweetheart. Yeah. She has definitely brightened up my life in the week that she's almost been here for an entire week, but yeah, in the less than a week she's been here, I've been more active, I've been less inclined to do nothing but play on my computer. I just in general feel better having her in the house. I'm not as lonely. Like, she's always in and out of my office, so there's days where she'll just come in here, lay in her bed in my office, and then there's days where she stays in the front room. It just depends on her mood. And boy, does her... Okay. And boy, does her love doggo treats. It took a little while for her to get to the point where she would eat them. It took like 3 days for her to actually start eating her dog food. So like the first 2-3 days, she didn't even like eat or drink anything.
Clear.
Okay, I see it now. I see it. It's like a peachy like bodysuit. It really is. Like, I promise she is wearing clothing. It's a peachy bodysuit. There is texture there that does not belong on the human skin. It is her Liberator 4 armor. There, is this gonna be better? No, you're not the first person to say something, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, okay, I don't understand why you think my character's naked. She's obviously wearing something. Nope, I see it now. It was definitely looked a little like... Since I'm messing with armor and stuff, might as well check the weapons. What race are you? I don't know. Oh gosh, we gotta get you upgraded. Your sniper's pretty decent, so we'll leave it at that. Yeah. There we go. And then... she best. I'm just... Like I said, this is my first time playing through this. I did watch some gameplay of Crimson Desert earlier, and it does not look too bad. It is definitely interesting. You're stuck as Cliff 90% of the time.
Take cover!
Shields disabled.
ECM is hot.
Mm-hmm. A sniper can see you if you poke
Negative
a little bit over the rock. It's great. Cutscene. Cutscene knife is in 2 pieces. Oh, what? Oh, I don't want it.
Send me back in. Negative contacts, Commander.
All patched up.
Do I have the music disabled? Hold on.
Perimeter secured. It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin, after it was built.
Isabella, I think I need to go back up and check something real quick. I'm such a dork. No element. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh wait, wrong music. Hold on. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, no, I can't get through there. Okay. I'm not getting fucked up more. Okay, hold on, I got this. Wow, what did I just type? Hold on. Dun 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 dun. Elevator music.
Emotional damage.
It's right. Okay, we're out of the elevator. Who the hell is shooting at us?
I wonder what Liara's looking for in here. Most Prothean ruins have nothing more than dead instrumentation.
Oh! More elevator music. Oh no! The elevator's broken, guys! Okay. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
I'd love to.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Liara T'Soni, I presume?
Thank the goddess.
Oh,
I did not think anyone would come looking for me.
Oh,
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil.
Alright guys, you do know that there's no actual Candy Mountain, right?
Sean the non-believer! Sean!
You must get me out, please.
Any suggestions on how we can help?
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Well, that's your... Oh, hold on. Since I can see you... Ow! Your little barrier does nothing when I can shoot you over it.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
Cool. I don't know what I... Oh, okay. I think... Well, you know, let's go explore over here first. Because you never know what's going to be over here. First things first. Pew pew. I'm a fight with my laser! That's right, we did. Anything back here? Okay. I mean, they made it super easy to figure out how to get past the barrier. I'm not gonna lie. Just fire a laser. Oh, look. Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert.
Every
He probably
time
wants
now.
you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
It is tradition.
We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
There a reason you're in my way?
The same reason you're here. The Asari. Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her. And he always gets what he wants.
No, he doesn't.
Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Right, Tally, right.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Bear with me here.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
What cycle? What are you talking about?
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all.
I mean, I
a
had
lesser
a brain.
mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
Looks like we wasted our time here.
Wait, Commander. Saren might try another attempt on my life. I'd feel safer if you let me stay on your ship. Besides, my knowledge of the Protheans might prove useful later.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
We've already got every other non-human species on board. Might as well add an Asari to the team.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate, or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Go see the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
You are free to act as you see fit, Commander. Our role is to offer guidance and advice.
It's up to you if you're smart enough to listen.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Da 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 da.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I, pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky
I have
for
to
you.
go.
All right, see ya.
All right, see ya. You're so disappointed.
Commander, something you need?
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
A little girl that just came in, and now she wants attention. Hello, beautiful. Hello. Yes, you're beautiful. You gonna be a good girl for mommy, huh? Mommy will give you a treat. Attention. Oh, you're so
Joke's on
good
you!
girl.
I'm into that shit!
Commander, do you have a minute?
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming.
She gets her treat,
It's
comes
funny,
back
we
for more
finally
attention.
get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Or maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
You were all teenagers. I'm sure you found other ways to occupy the time.
I'm not the sort who does that kind of thing, Commander. Not lightly.
What the dog doing?
There was a girl.
The dog went back in the front room. She got her attention. She got her treat. She got more attention than she wanted off to go lay down in my chair.
Her family was very rich, but she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess. Ma'am.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same, but things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then.
Things getting spicy.
So there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold.
At some point in time, I will be romancing somebody in this ship.
Drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero's a long way from home.
Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
We have to depend on each other in combat. I like knowing what kind of man I have at my back.
I understand.
It's a toss-up right now.
I won't let you down. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
I didn't say I did this for the whole crew. We should talk again.
Kaidan is definitely one of them.
To process that, Commander. But yeah, I'd like that.
Yeah, you'd like that. I'm sure you would. Kaidan is one of the two that I have plans of romancing. The other one is down here. Yeah, Garrus. Hello, puppy.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly.
I know
we
an
usually
organ
get a
you
few
can
of
trade
those,
me.
but not the numbers I was
Wink.
seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the Psychos. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs, had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, The match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Salarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Good thinking. Lackeys are always easier to scare.
Exactly. Though in this case it paid off in a different way. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Oh my. Yes. Ooh, hydrogen. Plutonium.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Okay, we'll get back to this.
Ready. On your order, Shepard.
Am I a Star Wars fan? Yes, I am. I enjoy me a good Star Wars. And fiction? Or Faith Faction? Sorry, hold on. The honest answer? When I play any games, I am Sith. For the movies, it is a toss-up between New Jedi Order and the Rebels. Okay, I can't do that. I tried. I really tried, but I can't. Well, what factions are available in the game? Nighty Hawky, join the dark side. I got too close. You want to deny that for me, Nighthawk? Thank you, my beautiful.
These are Alliance soldiers. It appears they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Looks like these men were under Admiral Kahoku's command. He'd want to know what happened here.
That's the second I've killed. Interesting. The New Republic is formed. Okay. Guys, I'm on the moon. Takes place in approximately 14 AUI, yes, during the period where the New Republic was working to establish itself. Remnant warlord factions continue to resist, and more corporate factions are attempting to defend foothold in the galactic state. Yeah. Okay. Galactica Perfection represents the primary Imperial remnant led by Sate Prestige. Imperial Ascendancy faction represents an amalgamation of several Imperial warlord factions for gameplay purposes. New Republic has formed, but is struggling under the weight of numerous wars and governance of a large territory. Mandalorian Deathwatch has united several clans to retake Mandalore and establish a small fiefdom of surrounding planets. That is horrible paced. It is, but it's readable. It's fine. Oh, did you Discord it to me? Oh, okay. I send you pictures of my dog and that is an adorable doggo, I know. Isn't she? Would you believe somebody got rid of her? Like, oh there! Her face is just the cutest and I just want to eat her. And this morning, her and my husband were playboxing on top of me. Like, I was just waking up. She climbed up in the chair with me. And she laid on her back, sprawled her legs out, stretched completely out. Like, she was just limp in the chair. and just decided she wanted to play box with my husband. Come on. That's like the first time she actually initiated playing since she got here last Sunday, which is a good thing. 'Cause that is not a catto. My husband is a cat person. I am a dog person. We got it for me. He had no say in the matter other than, yes, here, you can have one. So, we, of course, we both went in together to meet the dogs, make sure that, we would all get along. But other than that, it was my decision. What am I supposed to do here? Ah, see, you're just a cat in disguise is what it is. Well, how am I supposed to destroy the conduits? This is when I need my eclipse. It's a power function. You're lazy enough to be one. Yes.
I'm on my way.
Okay, so you just have to destroy the consoles. What is my shotgun? A Raptor? Just trying to seal me in here, it looks like. Jeez. I don't want to stay here. Let me out. Is friendly fire a thing? Hold on. Okay. Yeah. He's my boo. One of my boos. I want like all the guys to be like, love me. And I'll be like, yeah, daddy. Look, I'm easily influenced and my bestie loves this game. Fuck your additional security drones. Yeah, she likes the Krogan. Which of course automatically defaults me to liking him. It's like, yeah, he's Big Daddy. He's Protector Daddy.
You're good to go. Your specialization class will replace your base class and the talents on the squad screen.
talent ranks in your base class transfer over to your specialization class. Go to your squad screen to view the bonuses you gain with each rank in your special. Commando? Or operative? Oh. Cool. I'm now a commando, guys. Oh wait, this is the way out. Also, you know what I haven't done this stream? Look at that ass. Look at that ass. This bodysuit, I like this bodysuit on her, because damn, them cheeks are pronounced. Like, I'm not gonna lie, as she runs, I stare right at her booty. If I could run from the front, I would, but I like the view from the back. My old armor was going commando, alright? Yeah, it was. Alright. We are done here, so we're returning to the Normandy. Okay, let's look at what we need to do. We still need to go to these places for the main story. Kepler Verge for that one. Okay. Kepler Verge for that one. Those are the insignias and the valuables. So, we gotta go to Kepler Verge next. So I think what we're gonna do... Can I scan these places? No. They've already been scanned. Alright. Go this way. Attica, Armstrong, Voyager, Attica. Okay. We're gonna go here. And I think we'll start with Newton. And then what we'll do...
Message coming in.
We're gonna pause it after this, so...
I've received some troubling information, Commander. We need your help. Someone is killing former Alliance scientists. There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
Former scientists? Sounds like someone has a project they'd like to keep secret.
All 4 scientists worked on a classified project on Akuz. There was a brutal massacre there years ago. An entire unit was killed by Thresher Maws. It was classified as a natural hazard, but the project dates coincide with the attacks.
That can't be a coincidence.
There was one other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne. I'm transmitting his last known coordinates. Good luck. 5th Fleet out.
Okay. Newton system, Kepler Verge. Okay, so I think this is a good place to pause for now. And pick up tomorrow. Hold on. Tomorrow is Saturday, yes? Yes, okay, yes, I can stream tomorrow. I probably will stream tomorrow and Sunday. And then I might take Monday off, I'm not sure. Because I've been going pretty consistently this week around the same time, so yeah, I've been going for about 2.5 hours. I just have some other things to do And then maybe tomorrow I can do a little bit longer of a stream. It just depends, because we have to get the doggo into the groomer to get a hair or a nail trim, a bath, and ear cleaning. Because I want her to be all fresh and pretty. Yeah, I've been streaming this pretty consistently, Nighthawk. So whenever you're free, you're always welcome to pop in. I do miss hanging out with you. I miss your crazy, I miss your gambling, which reminds me you need to go all in again because you've probably earned some. And we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm just building up my streaming stamina again, getting used to... Yay, you won! Snack break. I'm getting used to being streaming again. You gotta give it a bit. There's a bit of a cooldown, Nighthawk. It's like a 30-second cooldown. You know, I used to stream for like 6 to 8 hours at a time, and now that I've had all these health problems, it takes a lot out of me to stream for more than like 2 to 3 hours. So, getting into the habit. Well then. Psycho won. Nighthawk lost. Oh, I lost them all too. Don't feel bad, Nighthawk. You did used to be number 1. Who is number 1 now? Hold on. Let's look. Who is a 10? Weird. Psycho is now number 3. Good job. And then of course Ken is number 2. Interesting. Hold on. Go all in, Nighthawk! Let's see you lose them all. I don't even know how many that is. I'm not gonna lie. I just did a whole bunch of zeros. Oh, that's great. That's great. There we go. Nighthawk's on a win streak. Alright, guys. I was expecting... She's gonna lose them all, Psycho, don't worry. You are still number 3, though. I made sure of it. It's not a big deal. But... you guys have fun with that. I do want to thank everybody for stopping in for the stream. It has been super fun. I'm enjoying this game. I've been saying it. I hope you all have a great night, evening, afternoon, day, whatever time it is for you. And I'm going to see you guys all later on tomorrow. Bye! And there she goes. She's lost it. Perfect timing. Bye, guys.